Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dairy Van Menards Cup Series. We got a full 40 car field for today at Phoenix. Some alternate cars will be used. I'm trying to think of off the top of my head who's running one. I know Evan Horton is. He's got his new Pennzoil paint scheme. Joe Buckley Sr. running his Rockwell Auto scheme. Derek Richards is running Burger King this week. Chandler Rhodes back in the good old 67. These guys are in the same. Adam Valdez is in his GameStop car. They got a new sponsor of the off season, GameStop for that team. And I believe that is it for new alternates you guys haven't seen yet. I believe. So let's go ahead without further ado. Get right into the race. 125 laps around Phoenix International Raceway. This was one of the best races last season, in my opinion. So let's go ahead, get the cameras up and ready to go here. We'll get this one down on the backstretch here so we can see them coming by as a static shot. Should have done this before, but at the same time, it will not save. So we'll get with your starting lineup. On your front row is the 33 of Grant Lawson back on the pole here today. Then we got Tyler Childers to his outside. I thought he was going to be on pole, but with like a minute left in qualifying, this guy ran a faster lap by like half a tenth or whatever. Jaden Bowers, the Velocity Motorsports cars did really good in qualifying. As you can see, both cars inside the top 10 here. Derek Richards and his Burger King machine, great start to Phoenix for him. He struggled here last season. Trey Mills, another great qualifying run for that team who's been struggling last year. Caden Long in the other Velocity Motorsports car, top 10 qualifying start. And we finally get to our first rookie back here, Jordan Marr in the 17 Dodge. And Will Donnelly back here, and Adam Valdez and Dale Webster as well, rounding out your top 10. We don't have a whole lot of rookies up front today. Next one up is Scott Mason. And you got to go pretty far back. Justin Marks, Paul Selzy had a great run last week. And then Jonathan Davenport back here. They're very spaced out this week, unlike last week. We had a lot of them towards the front, but Phoenix is a little bit trickier. So let's see how those rookies can do against the grizzled veterans. I still got to update the pace truck. I just haven't really cared enough to do so. So without further ado, let's get these cars rolling with the starting your engines bit. Okay, we missed it anyways. That doesn't matter. Really matter because we weren't going to get much anyways. So 125 laps here. It's going to be a long one, but this, like I said, was one of the best races we had last season that was streamed. I know only like 3 races were streamed last year. So let me just make sure this camera will work. Back to get on the dog leg. Oh, we'll just plop it out over here. There we go. As Phil coming to the green flag. Green flag is out. Grant Lawson, great launch on the inside. He's going to clear that outside row into turns 1 and 2. As you can see how chaotic it gets. Here the field comes out of turn 2. They're going to come all the way down to the wall here. Everybody spread out. Tyler Childers trying to gain his ground. Trey Mills with some problems already, losing a ton of ground on that inside row. Derek Richards pulling away. He's in, I believe, 5th or 6th right now. Yep, he's running 5th. Trey Mills, not a good start. Will Donnelly coming up here with a solid start to the day. He started back in 10th, I believe, as caution appears to already be out. Try to figure out why. Uh-oh, Alex Chapman, lots of front end damage. Caution is, in fact, I just had to double check that. Oh, geez. Looks like it started a little further up here. Oh, Luke Lawson and Dale Webster get into it. Is this on the opening lap? No, this is on lap 2. Watch the 79 up here. Gets into Scott Mason. Sends him down the track into the 25 of Luke Lawson. And then those two kind of just collect everybody. Evan Horton into this big... Oh, dude, it's the big one. It's the big one. Oh, back up the track goes last week's winner, Zach Barber, into Alex Chapman. Big wreck on lap 2 here, guys. Do we have any retirees after that one? Not yet. Go to your race leader here so we can get an eye on the pace car. And he's not even at the pace car. Alright, pace car will be coming off this time. Now did anybody retire? Alex Chapman did call it a day. And Grant Lawson will still lead the field to green. Chandler Rhodes is the first car about to go a lap down. 13 cars on the lead lap right now, folks. As we get ready to come back to the restart zone. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Grant Lawson, Jaden Bowers lead the field back to green. Side by side for the race lead out of turn number 2. Not quite going to be able to make it work. Here comes Jaden Bowers. Caden Long almost fighting for position here. They're side by side. Almost 3 wide for second here. Noah Syracuse a lap down. It looked like he was having a good run, but I was lied to. Derek Richards, beautiful paint scheme. I really love how that one turned out. Obviously inspired by the BK Racing Burger King cars from 2014, 2015. They definitely work really well. This is probably the best Tyler Childers has done since he had those 2 races where he just won them back to back last year. But outside of that, he hasn't really shown a whole hell of a lot of speed. Adam Valdez with a huge run outside of the 30 car, who is a lap down. Jesus. He's the highest running rookie right now. Not even inside the top 10. 11th for Jordan Marr, who's just back there in the 17 machine. Right now, it looks like Grant Lawson running away with this one. He is having a great race. I think it was close to winning this one last season, if I remember correctly, but in the end, it was the 42 of Randy Jones. Speaking of which, he's down pit road, who won the race last season. Not a great way to kick off the season for this guy. He's been struggling. He struggled last week at Chicagoland, and again here at Phoenix. Still green flag. Jaden Bowers reeling him in just a little bit there. Had a great run. We got 4 Toyotas inside the top 5 here. Bowers going to try the outside through 1 and 2. No progress made there. As a matter of fact, looks like Tyler Childers is going to get to the inside here through the dog leg. I think Bowers is going to have the preferred line here through 3 and 4. Just a lot faster. All single file right now throughout the field. A lot is already happened. We already have more than half the field a lap down. Randy Jones, 39th, 2 laps down. Chandler Rhodes was running some quick lap times. Scott Mason, he's going down pit road. He's going to get into the leader. Grant Lawson way up the track. Can he hold on to the race lead? Good Lord, lap cars coming into play here. Dude, Jaden Bowers was drifting out of turn 4. And that may have just saved the 33 and his lead here. He is way up the track through 1 and 2, though. Here comes Jaden Bowers on the inside. They're 2 by 2. Now they're 3 wide for second. Jaden Bowers is going to lead his first laps in the DMCS since Sonoma last season. Grant Lawson with a great run on the high side. Oh, more contact made. Tyler Childers gets right into the back bumper of the 33. We've got beef, folks. The one way up the track trying to get around Scott Mason. He's playing a big role in who's taking control of this lead here on lap 14 of all places. Oh boy, again, side by side for second here. Caden Long, Tyler Childers, or third, sorry, not second, my bad. Look at Will Donnelly. He's having a pretty nice race right now. 26-year-old from Knoxville, Tennessee. One-time race winner, got a win last season. I went ahead over the weekend. I gave drivers ages and hometowns because I feel like it'll just add a little bit more character. So for good old Grant Lawson here, he's from High Point, North Carolina. Is that smoke I see? Not too sure. Is caution out? No, it's still green flag. And Jaden Bowers here, he's from Bridgewater, Virginia. Young gun, 22-year-old. So he's got some time to develop, if you will. As he's got that cushion of Scott Mason, he is in the way here. The Alabama native. Tyler Childers, he's a real-life character, so don't know why he's 42 years old, though. He's from Lawrence County, Kentucky. He is not the oldest winner, because Dale Webster is actually the oldest winner. He's 46 right now. As of this season, he's from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Noah Sears, man, I just wish he isn't a lap down, dude. I'd love to see this guy win. Same with Jonathan Davenport. I want to figure out who's the highest runner. It's still Jordan Marr back here in... Whoa! Alexander Thompson getting a little rowdy there with Derek Richards. Richards hailing from Aberdeen, Maryland. And Thompson, well, he's from Welcome, North Carolina, so not much of a rivalry or anything there. But they're chilling. Adam Valdez, probably one of my personal favorite drivers in this series. Why? I don't really know. 33-year-old from Madison, Wisconsin. I just love his paint schemes. They always turn out so nice. I don't know why. These two, this is a battle for position, yeah. Noah Sears, Jonathan Davenport here. This is a battle for position. Noah Sears from Mississippi. I think he's the only Mississippi driver. Way up the track goes Davenport. That isn't the ideal line through 1 and 2. You don't want to be too high because they can get a huge run, cut the dog leg, and pretty much clear him. Almost there. But through 3 and 4, it works wonders. He's going to fly around that 70. Whoa. Problems for Jaden Bowers? Just lost the lead and then some there. I want to see what happened here. Oh, looks like Scott Mason was faster than him, and the 33 just whipped right around him. Now he's getting pressure from his teammate Caden Long, Tyler Childers. Caden Long from Winnipeg, Canada. A lot of issues for that one machine. He is basically falling off the face of the earth here. One, two, fighting for 3-4. Will Donnelly is now receiving pressure from the lap down car of Jonathan Davenport as those two are battling for 14th? Is that right? 14th, I believe so. Yeah. And I want to say Chandler Rhodes, he is yanked away from the entire field. He's only 23 seconds back now. He's got a pretty nice gap. He's got the O2 in front of him. Scored 25th, so not quite passed for position per se. But he is running faster than the race leaders. Speaking of which, top 5 starting to spread out now. There's Henry Rivers. He had a great showing last week from Rockville, Maryland. He's currently 6th fastest on the board. I think he's 6th position, too. Nope, 7th. I was off by 1. There's Joe Buckley Jr. and Sr. running 19th and 18th. Not a good start for Jr. I would have expected him to be a little bit more, how do I say it? I guess more electric to start the season after finishing really strong last season. But could this be what they like to call a championship hangover? It very well could be. Both drivers running Rockwell Automation this week. Trey Mills, he's running probably one of the best races of his life right here. Top 10 and East River Racing Equipment, which isn't bad equipment. I mean, he's got great teammates. Fred Wells, Adam Valdez, both of which have won races in the past. But he just hasn't had that same thunder. He was one of the only East River Racing cars to miss the playoffs last season. As battle here for 6th. Henry Rivers all over the back of Adam Valdez. And I want to see where last week's winner at. Oh, he's actually right there. Zach Barber, the 30-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona. Home track here. Currently running in the 16th position. Not on the lead lap. It's going to be tough for him to get anything more than what he's got. Unless he pulls a Chandler Rose and just starts yanking away at the field here. Who is still 23 seconds above. Yeah, it's almost about 24. So he's starting to lose time now. I'm thinking the O2 was kind of holding him up there. And then Oliver Anthony decided to put some go into it. One way to find out here. Let's see. Gain or lose there. He gained about half a second overall. He does have that left side driver damage on his machine, so that's going to hold him up just a little bit. But Grant Lawson here, I don't think he's won a race before. I'm trying to remember, though. As Caden Long trying the long way around Tyler Childers, they'll be side by side. Never mind. Caden Long, rather, is going to clear out of turn number 4. I'll head in through 1 and 2. Taking that preferred lane. Jonathan Davenport looking speedy right now. Where is he in the lap times overall? Looks like he is... Wait, I see him 18th. Oh, geez. Blaze Rich just set the fastest lap, though, sometime recently. Because I'm pretty sure Grant Lawson had it for a long while. Alright, K Long's got that clean air. They were pretty even last time around. Is that going to change, though? Looks like some pit stops might be happening here. He's staying out. There's Luke Lawson, Grant Lawson's brother. Younger, older, don't know. 27 for Luke. 30 for Grant. And Luke has more wins, I do believe. There's Baron Cohen here. Where's he at? 27-year-old from Ponce, Puerto Rico. Driving a Lamborghini. That's just how crazy this thing gets. Evan Horton, great dive bomb into 1 and 2 to get around Ronald Beasley there. I'm going to guess that these guys are on fresh tires because Derek Richards was on the lead lap there. And Jordan Moore is going to crack the top 10 with this, whatchamacallit, green flag pits cycle going on right now. Let's see where he's going to fan out here. 27, Sanchez, he's top 20. Not great for Matt. He had a great run last week. Was in position to win, and then decided to pit with like 2 to go. He could have won. He could have won. 22-year-old at Clinton, Alabama. For those of you wondering. And all the Buckleys, all three of them. Yes, I said three. Joe Buckley, senior, junior, and the third. All from Dover, Delaware. Dover is our home track, and I don't think we race at Dover. So, do with that what you will. Both Velocity Motorsport cars now have gotten around Tyler Childers. But now both of them are starting to slow down. Chandler Rhodes coming down pit road for scheduled service. And from this camera here, there will always be action at this point in the race. Big group of cars right there. And here comes some more. Will Donnelly, Ronald Beasley, Oliver Anthony, Luke Lawson, Scott Mason. And there's your race leader once again. Coming around. This is looking like a very contested area here. Jordan Marr and the 15 are the only two on the lead lap right now in that group of cars. Unless you are, which I figured you weren't. Trey Mills trying to get around the outside here. Passed for position, looking for 8th on Jordan Marr and not going to get it. Whoa! Fred Wells sideways, contact with his teammate there. Say he's going to have a new scheme next week at Sonoma. Or is it Auto Club next? I think it's either Auto Club or Sonoma. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. And it looks like the 2 is coming down pit road, where he just lost a ton of positions all of a sudden. Yep, Cade Long coming down pit road here. So is Ronald Beasley. Let's see when your race leader, Grant Lawson, will. He's staying out another lap here as of right now. We've ran about 40 laps here on these tires. It was a mixed bag of people who pitted the first time around. So right now your top 5 as they run, it's going to be Grant Lawson, Jaden Bowers, Tyler Childers. Got to watch this pit wall. People will hit this pit wall. It happened last season. But it's looking good so far. Alright. Everything's okay. No one's hitting pit walls. I can't tell you how many times that happened last season. I tried my best to make sure they didn't do it this season, but it has happened once so far in testing. Only once has it happened, though. Which is better than the 6 or 7 times it happened during the entire race last year. I fucking jinxed it. And there's trouble on the front stretch too, it looks like. At least there was something going on here. So let's take a look here, see what happened. Oh, Joe Buckley Jr. fans are not going to be happy. Yeah, if they come in double file like that, they just wham. And then this guy had nowhere to go. Then Fred Wells, I don't even know what happened there. Let's back that up. It looks like he just got loose and smacked the outside wall. Oh my god, he was like drifting the entire corner. Let's zoom it in here. Gets loose, and into the wall. That's probably the most realistic wreck I've seen. And then Dennis Baldwin also piling in here. Oh my god. Oliver Anthony just dumped the 12. And Luke Lawson had nowhere to go. I think 6 cars just DNF'd right there. Alright, who is your race leader? Jordan Marr, it looks like. Usually in his first laps of his career. Temporarily, at least. Let's go to the pace car. 44. Oh, I skipped a little too much here. Jaden Bowers is going to lead us back to the green flag. We'll go over where everybody is here soon. Great start there. Not really, actually. Henry Rivers is going to get to his inside. That's going to leave the door open for Trey Mills to contend for the race lead here. Maybe not quite. But Henry Rivers, he's trying to get back on the lead lap. As Bowers still trying to fight, get around these lap cars. He'll do so there through 1 and 2. 9 cars on the lead lap right now. We're not even halfway through this race. Holy crap. Tyler Childers trying to make quick work of these drivers. Get back up to where he was towards the front. And where's that 33 at? I don't see him inside the top 9, so he's a lap down. 23rd right now. A lot is going on. It is a hornet's nest back here through the back of the pack. Almost trouble there for Kane Calloway. Contact with Paul Selzy. Gonna try to rip around the top. Scott Mason looking sideways there. Good Lord. It's all single filed out here. Check out how many more retirees we had. Luke Lawson is done. Joe Buckley Jr. is done. 25. Oh, sorry, I already said him. The 12 and 22 teammates, Dennis Baldwin and, oh, who's the 12? Oh, man, he was here last season. He doesn't do much, so that's why I can't remember it. Danny Fisher, that's right. And then the 21 of Alexander Thompson, also out of the race. Jordan Marr coming down pit road. Actually, a lot of people are coming down pit road. Oh, Adam Valdez has damage. So that's going to leave the lead to the 1 of Jaden Bowers here. So he's trying to get around Chandler Rhodes, put him a lap down. Actually, maybe a second or third lap down. Yes, this will be lap down number 2 for him. And he will clear through 3 and 4 successfully. Tyler Childers 28.4. He just ran his fastest lap last time around. Put him 5th quick overall. So he is definitely faster than everybody in front of him right now, but he just can't get around the 67 and the 94. Go to the bottom through the dog leg. Now the bottom isn't the preferred lane through 3 and 4 though. And Chandler Rhodes just going to squeeze around him here. Ronald Beasley, 34th right now. I had a little bit of a voice crack there. That wasn't... That was something. And Trey Mills, he went down pit road as well as the 17. So that's going to leave 7 cars on the lead lap. Lord, man. Some of these guys are having good runs. Like, dang, Blaze Rich. I believe he is now the highest standing rookie in... where is he at? I just saw him. 7th. First car on the lead lap here. And then 6th goes to the 29, Joe Buckley Sr. Which you'll love to see it. Now 6th. He's ahead of the 2. He's in 9th. You hate to see it for some of these guys who are having good runs, you know? I mean, this guy, he always seemed to find a way inside the top 10 last season. And that is definitely starting to come back over into season number 2. As you guys already know, he did announce this will be his last full-time season, at least in the DMCS. But there are rumors that he is going to go down and run a full year in DMPS next season. So, could that happen? Potentially. We'll have to wait and find out, though. Noah Sears, he's running top 5, having a great night as well. I think he only had 1 or 2 top 10 finishes last season. Let alone top 5s. Very scarce for that high limit 70 crew. There's now one car between Tyler Childers and the one. That's for the race lead, by the way. Just can't quite get to him. Velocity Motorsports has stepped up a little bit in their equipment, and Jaden Bowers, he got a little bit more experience as well. That helped improve his rating from last season. And he did have some good runs as well. But Tyler Childers, he won 2 races at least, and he's looking strong, but not strong enough to catch up to Tyler Childers or Jaden Bowers. Neither is Zach Barber, trying to go back to back here. And Noah Sear is trying to get his first win at 36 years old. Will Donnelly, the young gun, as you guys know. Younger guy. He's not the youngest in the series. Who is the youngest? I think it's Randy Jones. He's 21. And he is 30th right now. He's struggling today. Not the same car they had last season, obviously. Because he came in, well, maybe, could be, because he came in late in the race and dominated the later portion of it. But outside of that, he didn't really do much at Phoenix other than obviously win the race. Who's the Arizona native? I can't remember who it is. Wait, isn't it Zach Barber? Yeah. So if Zach Barber wins this race, it'll be a hometown reunion for him, but he's got to pick it up a couple mini notches. 29-2 last time around. I mean, these guys are running 28s apiece, which is not what you want to see at all. Don't know when you should expect pit stops. I'd say roughly around when we have the caution, like 10, 15 laps to go. So I'm like 80, 85. Rough estimation there. Keep an eye on Jaden Bowers, though. We got 7 cars lead lap as of right now, folks. Highest running rookie would be Blaze Rich, running 7th still. There's no other rookies inside the top 10 besides him. Is the 96 is Clayton Baxter. He is not a rookie. He made the playoffs last season, had a pretty solid year. Don't think anybody, nobody else is from Arizona, so it's only Zach Barber in that regard. The 52, Tyler Childers, he hails from Lawrence County, Kentucky. And Jaden Bowers, I told y'all earlier, Bridgewater, Virginia. I just kind of picked random countries and states here. Paul Selzy, he hails from Newcastle, Delaware, 32 years old, rookie driver. Joey Higgins, 23 years old, from Barnstead, New Hampshire. Casey Sherwood, 24-year-old from Newton, Kansas. As you can see, they're pretty much just random. Let's just go to a random driver here. We already did Will Donnelly. Already did him as well. Adam Valdez, Madison, Wisconsin. We already did him too. I forgot. Kane Wagner. Yeah, we haven't done him yet. 26-year-old from South Bend, Indiana. He's like kind of the Chase Briscoe, if you will, except he's not from... Oh, wait. I don't know where Chase Briscoe was. I think I'm now conflicted. Man, I'm kind of disappointed in Derek Richards. He was having such a good start to the race, and then he got caught up in that accident, got some damage, and he's kind of flopping. So it's gonna suck, but I think that Burger King car kind of a curse as of right now. Which is no good. Davin Armstrong, despite being a lap down, he's actually not doing too bad. He's inside the top 15, which is what you'd expect from this team. They're a new team. They got 2 new drivers, and Armstrong, being the 30-year-old from Quebec, Canada, he doesn't have a whole lot of experience. So Honestly, I'd expect him to top 20s, top 25s would even be good for him. But here he is outperforming himself big time at a very difficult track for sure. As, I mean, Jaden Bowers, he's just pulling away with this thing. But, I mean, Tyler Childers, he ain't making it easy. I mean, I feel like if these lap cars of Henry Rivers and Kane Calloway weren't in the way, it'd make his life a lot easier. There goes one. Now it's just Kane Calloway who is holding the boy up. And I'd assume he's going to get a right around him. Yeah. Now the gloves are off. He's got to hold off. Whoa. He's just trying to get up to speed without causing any incidents here. Here's to hoping that this is going to be a good battle here between Bowers and Childers. Childers looking for his third career win. Well, it will tie him on the all-time wins list. 29.0, 28.9, so he ran a little bit slower last time around. Still 7 on the lead lap here as we break halfway. A little past halfway now. Jaden Bowers looking good through 3 and 4. Tyler Childers the same. Now here begs the question at the line. Gained a good amount of time there, about 0.2 of a second. A little less, a little more. Can't really remember what it was beforehand. Let me go backwards, thank you. For 10th. That's Justin Marks getting around the number 2 machine of Caden Long for a top 10. That is, yeah, he is 11th, that's right. Joe Buckley Sr. still running here in 6th. Although he is running down that 58 and the 70. Oh, almost some contact there with Clayton Baxter and Noah Sears. The gap between first and second, by the way, is now down to under a second. So just keep an eye on that as we come around to complete another lap. Oh, Ronald Beasley down pit road. So expect more pit stops here soon. Let's get this wall here as we get more green flag stops. So keep an eye on this. Here comes Jordan Marr. Nice and clean stop so far. Pit stops are a lot earlier than I had originally anticipated, and that's okay. There's your race leaders, first and second. About 0.9 of a second even. Oh, actually they gained again. See if we can see a visual distance change. It looks like Bowers is pulling away here. May have gained a little bit of time there through 3 and 4. He lost it all there. Definitely over a second now. Yeah. Back to your pit road camera. Everything's looking good. Kane Calloway late entrance. Is he going to make it? He will. Oh, man. It is definitely a massive butt clencher when anybody decides to make a late dive down to pit road. Keep an eye on that gap. There's your race leader. There's second place. And you got to wait a while to see Zach Barber. There's a bunch of cars in between them, too. So that doesn't help your case. Looking good. Everybody's keeping it relatively clean for now in this cycle. But I won't be surprised if we see another incident. Fred Wells. I'm excited for you guys to see his new paint scheme. Although you guys already kind of saw it. Some guys are really stretching out this field run, it seems. Why do you do that, cameras? I don't like it when you do that. Looks like the 2 back inside the top 10. Where's the 09 at? 11th still. Okay. Still 7 cars, lead lap right now. 2nd and a half. Whoa! Problems. Will Donnelly blowing up. Davin Armstrong and Paul Selzy get into it. That's going to bring the caution out again. We need to see what happened here. If it was just blew up naturally, or if it was... Oh, looks like it just did it on its own. Grenaded here on the front stretch. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Right in front of the 04 Justin Marks and the 29 at Joe Buckley Sr. Both drivers looks like they got through it relatively cleanly. However, can't say the same for Devin Armstrong. Bang! He was having a great run too. And Paul Selzy, I mean, he just kind of nowhere to go. That's another 2 DNFs, I betcha. Go to the pace car here. Alright. No one else has retired? Yes, they did. 5809 called it a race. Now 6 cars on the lead lap. No rookies. None at all. Just the 1, the 52. Oh my god, dude. Zach Barber. That's not good. He's trapped on the outside now. He can't get down to get down pit road. He's taking Davenport with him. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to cause a problem. This is going to cause a major problem. Somebody brake, please. Okay, please just get your car towed back to pit road and we'll be fine. Green flag's back out though. 5 cars on the lead lap, and I'm sorry, Blaze Rich is on the lead lap, and he is a rookie. I just didn't really see his name, well, I saw his name, but I just really didn't look at it fully. So, tragedy has struck once again for the hometown kid, Zach Barber. He is not going to be able to do the 2 for 2, as Tyler Childers, Noah Sears, almost challenging for the race lead side by side. But they'll be side by side at the line. And it looks like Bowers led it by a hair. In fact, he did. As now Tyler Childers looking to get the race lead once again. He can try through 3 and 4. Look at Blaze Rich. He's having a great run. He's looking for 3rd from Noah Sears. Sheesh. He's outperforming himself right now. Although he is teammates with that 33 machine who has running so well. And as I said, that he backs off. And as of right now, Tyler Childers, your race leader, with about 44 laps to go here at Phoenix. These 2 lap down cars, Ronald Beasley, Chandler Rhodes. And look at Noah Sears ripping that high lane. And Joe Buckley Sr. I was going to say he was running top 5. I mean, he's still running top 5. Everybody else is a lap down, but he's struggling. There's Caden Long come back onto the track. A little scary merge there, going to be honest. Jaden Bowers looking at the race lead. He's going to dive to the inside on Tyler Childers. Can't make it stick. Childers going to hold on to the race lead for at least 1 more lap. And now he's going to go back to the inside through 1 and 2. This is the line you want. They're 2 abreast, side by side to the dogleg. Blaze Rich on the bottom. Now are they going to make it 3 wide for the race lead? Yes, they are. Blaze Rich can't make it. He's going to get bumped by the 70 of Sears. Great racing we've got going on right now. A 4-horse race for the lead with 40 to go. Blaze Rich going to be on the inside of Sears. He's looking for 3rd. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he can. He's going to dive all the way down to the bottom through the dogleg. Let's go on board. Jaden Bowers overtakes the race leader. And Noah Sears is now trying to do the same. He'll take back 3rd. Tyler Childers takes the race lead back as they head through 1. Great run for the 45 here. I can't remember what the cockpit one is. Oh well. Look at Justin Marks flying around that 45. He has a fast car. If he wasn't a lap down, he'd be top 5 now. But it looks like now they're starting to space out. And as I say that, Battle for the Race lead heating up a little bit more. Oh. Oh, he was slideways there. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bowers was really slideways there out of turn 4 last time around. As Tyler Childers now trying to get around Chandler Rhodes on the outside. Not quite able to make it stick. Here comes Jaden Bowers with a run. He's going to take it to the inside in 1 and 2. Dude. He's going to clear this time, actually. Now he's going to get to the inside on the 67 of Rhodes. And there's Joe Buckley Sr. a lap down. You hate to see it. He's going to hold up the field. Look at Justin Marks. He's going to fly around him, unlap himself. And here comes Blaze Rich with a huge run. 3 wide. Blaze Rich up to 2nd. Never mind. He's taking the race lead now with that. What a power move on the outside by Blaze freaking Rich. He's got that clean air somewhat now. He's got a bumper there. You should just let the 04 and 29 by. The 29's got fresher tires, and he shouldn't try to mess around with them, knowing what's at risk here with 30 laps to go. What a move by that 45 machine to take the race lead, though. That was amazing. He took advantage of that those lappers, used them as a pick, and scoot, and boogied his way around him. I think the one just went down pit road, folks. That's not what I wanted. No. He just slowed down a lot there. Yikes. But here's Blaze Rich leading the race in his 2nd career event. 2nd career start. With Lawson Brothers Racing. He's pulling away from Tyler Childers there. And so he's got the 2nd fastest lap overall as well. Faster than teammate Grant Lawson, who dominated the first half. Now leave it to Big Boy Blaze. Oh, I like that, Big Boy Blaze. That's funny. I wonder if that'll catch on. And Noah Sears as well. Toyota has done a fantastic job today. You gotta hand it to them. They brought some great cars here to Phoenix. You gotta applaud them for that, at the least. Getting closer to 30 laps to go. And if we do have more pit stops, which I'm assuming we will, I'd expect some more pit wall incidents, because we've seen that every stop so far. There's Derek Richards, currently running 29th. Not good for him at all. Now Blaze Rich being held up by the lappers, but it's not going to have a huge effect on him. 38-year-old from Dallas, Texas. That sucks that he's so old, but he'll be here for a little while. Maybe 2, 3, 4 seasons. 30 laps to go at the line for the DMCS Phoenix race. Let's go ahead and change up the music a bit. Great event so far. Had some great racing up front. Noah Sears having a career day. Tyler Childers seems like he's going to be back in form here. In the Velocity Motorsports cars, while Caden Long has underperformed in the later stages of the race, he's still doing solid. And Jaden Bowers, he has outperformed his equipment big time. He did this at Sonoma last season as well. I thought he was going to win the whole thing, to be honest. But Joe Buckley Jr. came in late and swooped in and stole it from him. With 4 cars on the lead lap right now, and 3 of them all here under a blanket battling for 2nd through 4th. When could we see pit stops? I need Larry Mack. I need a Larry Mack in the booth here. Trying to see if anybody else is starting to come down pit road. Looks like Casey Fulton brought his modified to the track today. I just realized how messed up the numbers look on this car. Ugh. Hate it. Yikes. I might just make him a little bit bigger to fix that up, because that's bothering me now. Look at the 52 on the outside of Caden Long. Caden Long's 2 laps down, so there's nothing to really gain here, but I believe the 52 is faster. But he's stuck on that outside lane, which isn't fast at whatsoever. Dude, ever since Blaze Rich took over the race lead, it has been lights out for that 45 machine. It's been quiet on the radio, and it has been just complete, just pull away, pull away. And he has done just that with coming to 25 to go at the line here. We might see the first rookie win of Season 2. First win for Toyota this season as well. Caution is out. I thought that's why the fire truck lights were on. Dale Webster. Trouble. Crap. We were just talking about him too. Was it because I said your door numbers are too small? Let me guess. They both tried to come down pit road and someone hit the pit wall. Yep. Dang it, dude. I thought I fixed this, man. I really thought I did. Go to your race leader, go to the pace truck, and we'll get back green as soon as we can. 104. Alright. We are getting ready to go back green. Still with 4 cars on the lead lap. Blaze Rich, Tyler Childers, Noah Sears, and Jaden Bowers. It is still anybody's race here. You love to see it. You really love to see it. But Blaze Rich is going to bring us back to the green flag of the lead lap cars. But it's going to be on Derek Richards here. And JD Davenport. Superman. We got 21 laps to go. So they'll be able to make it to the end. Hopefully we don't have any last lap pit stops like we did at Chicagoland with Matt Sanchez. But here we go. Green flag is back out. Final restart, hopefully, of the day. See how crazy it gets here through the dog leg. Pretty tame throughout the front. We got some 3 wide back there. Overall, pretty tame, honestly. Tyler Childers around the outside, trying to take the race lead. He's going to clear. Childers back to the race lead with 20 to go. Oh, but Blaze Rich isn't going to let him have it easy. Thought he was going to put up a little bit more of a fight, to be honest with you. But he did not. Not yet. Actually, it's green, or caution's back out. You've got to be shitting me. This is on the restart. Did he come down pit road? Or try to pit? He and Noah Sears both, and he very well much so missed the pit lane entry. You hate to see it, man. This is annoying. That's good. That means there's now 3 cars, the lead lap. Well, no, Sears is still in the lead lap, but he's very far back. So now we got some clean air for these three to duke it out like real men would. All Toyotas at the front of this thing. Even Caden Long wants to throw his hat in the ring, but he's 17th, a lap down. 2 laps down, actually. Yeah. Pace truck is off. The field coming back green. Green flag back out here at Phoenix. 45 already trying to make a move. Here comes the one at Jaden Bowers to the inside. That's the preferred lane here through 1 and 2. 15 laps to go at the start-finish line. Blaze Rich trying to get around the outside here. Great run. Here he comes. Huge run. Can he get to the back bumper of the 52? Not quite. 15 to go here at Phoenix. Tyler Childers, like we mentioned before, trying to get his 3rd career DMCS win. Meanwhile, Blaze Rich trying to catch his 1st. Same with Jaden Bowers. Still got plenty of time to see another caution and some more action here. It's not over yet. Don't count out the top 3. They all can contend for this one here. I know it's going to be a Toyota winning the race because that's all that's left. Trey Mills has still kept his car inside the top 10. Top 5, actually. What about Senior? Where's he at? 19th, 2 laps down. Yikes. Seems like they're running pretty even lap times. Tyler Childers just a little bit faster. 5, 6. I guess 6, yeah. And there's last season's winner. And I just ran his fastest lap. He can cut to the inside on Bowers, actually. Dang. Jaden Bowers starting to fall back, and that's going to put 2 cars left in it. Edging to 10 to go here. Oh, that didn't sound right. Anyways, gap is about half a second between Blaze Rich and Tyler Childers. Blaze Rich from Texas. Tyler Childers from Kentucky. Right? I do remember that correctly, right? Yeah. Oh, looks like Blaze may have gained a little bit here. That lap. I lied. I definitely have lied. 29-1, 28-8. Coming to 10 laps to go. This time around, Blaze Rich needs to pick it up a little bit. It looks like his name or his windshield banner says bitch, and I love it. He is just slowing down for no reason. That's another car down pit road. The one at Jaden Bowers, he came down. Oh, I think it might have a deeper meaning than that. Speed this up. Quick. Make it quick. Make it quick, 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 quick. Did he spin in pit road? Oh, he clipped the outside wall. The pit wall there. So could we see our race leaders pit? Question mark? I mean, I guess we potentially could. Though I have my doubts. But I don't know. Now I'm confused. I'm very confused. I have no clue what's going on. We got 8 laps to go right now. 8 miles left. Tyler Childers has a very comfortable 2-second lead over Blaze Rich here. So he's looking good. I thought he was coming down pit road for a second there. Look at Randy Jones hauling ass. Where's the 45? If he's down pit road, I am going to throw a brick. If I click on this button, he's down pit road, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, oh, he was right in front of... Oh, never mind. Whoops. I thought we were on the race leader. It's okay. It's been a long day. 6 to go. Coming to 5 laps to go. This race has gotten a little strung out. You hate to see it, but sometimes it is what it is. Tyler Childers, as long as you don't pit, you got this in the bag, basically. It's kind of been a bit of a snooze fest other than the pit wall incidents. Hopefully next race is going to be better. How many DNFs did we have? 11 DNFs. Yikes. 2 of them are JB Motorsports cars. It's like a huge hit here. Coming to 3 laps to go here at Phoenix. Everybody's still staying out. Imagine Tyler Childers pits with 2 laps to go. Like we saw Matt Sanchez do last week. Speaking of which, he is running 7th right now. Solid day for him. And Evan Horton too. He's running 3rd. We haven't seen him a lot this season. Had 3 wins last year. He's actually trying to hold off the 11 right now for 4th. Evan Horton from Clearwater, Florida, 27 years old. He's got a lot of drivers behind him actually wanting his position. And then there's Cena with some damage. You hate to see it. But 2 laps to go now for the 52. He's going to keep it on the track as we come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Tyler Childers. Nice and smooth through 1 and 2. He'll keep it clean, go down, cut the dog leg there. Hitting nearly 9,000 RPM as he gets to turn number 3. No stress from behind, and here he comes. Out of turn number 4, Tyler Childers is a 3-time series winner here at the Dairy Van Menards Cup Series. Blaze Rich gets a new career best of 2nd. Joey Higgins, a solid finish for him. He comes home 4th. Henry Rivers, he might assume the points lead here with a nice top 10 finish yet again. Grant Lawson recovered nicely to 7th. Matt Sanchez 8th. Casey Sherwood 9th. And Trey Mills comes home 10th. Rest of your full finishing order over here. A lot of DNFs today. A lot of good drivers too. Joe Buckley Jr., Alex Chapman, Adam Valdez. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Make sure it's good. Who was the worst finishing rookie? We got the best finishing rookie. Who was the worst? Dennis Baldwin, 36th. That is amazing. That was weird. Usually it has the winner thing. That time it didn't. Oh well. Should be fine. Season 2. Events. New event. 01/17/2024. Race 2 at Phoenix. Let's go ahead and throw the points together now. So Tyler Childers led 29 laps. Blaze Rich led 16. Jaden Bowers led the most at 48. What about Grant Lawson? He led 31. So let's take a look at the point standings now. Kane Wagner actually is now your race leader, points leader, and that surprises me. You want to know why? Let's go back to season 1 here. Look at the standings and see where Kane Wagner is. 23rd. This dude had 6 top 10s all season. He already has pretty much a third of that in 2 races. He's had a much better season so far than last. See, only one driver's completed every single lap, that being Tyler Childers. See if he can keep that streak alive, and for how long. No one completed every lap last season. Not a single soul. So currently, if the playoffs were to start after 2 races, Matt Sanchez, Will Donnelly, Alexander Thompson, Clayton Baxter, Evan Horton, Blaze Rich, Joey Higgins, Zach Barber, Joe Buckley Sr., Grant Lawson, Casey Fulton, Fred Wells, Paul Selzy, Tyler Childers, Henry Rivers, and Kane Wagner would be your playoff drivers, as we will take the top 16 after, what race is it? Let me pull up the schedule again. Have it up over here. After Pikes Peak, it looks like. And then Chicagoland, Richmond, and Charlotte, Roval, will be your opening round for the playoffs. So that'll be all fun and exciting. Paul Selzy has currently led the most laps, 82, all coming in the last race. And who's currently last in points? Danny Fisher. Close with Alex Chapman, though. Does anybody have 2 DNFs? Nope, nobody does. Alright, well, that is going to end it off for today, guys. A little over an hour, 10 minutes total, right? Almost an hour, 10 minutes. So, thank you all for tuning in to the race. And if you did enjoy, actually, hold up, let's go ahead and fill out all of this. Tyler Childers, who was on pole? Oh, I can't remember. I know Alex Chapman got the last car. But I have the starting lineup here. It was Grant Lawson, that's right, who was on pole. I guess we can open up the stat sheet as well and get to updating that. So that is Toyota's 8th career win. And that is, like I said, Tyler Childers' 3rd win for Toyota and 3rd win of his career. Go down to find 52. Change this from a 2 to a 3. Change that to 3. That'll put him tied for 3rd overall, I think. Tie him for 4th overall wins. And Phoenix can now throw Tyler Childers into the mix. And he has this for 2 other tracks, New Hampshire and Gateway. And then nothing is to go into there. Alrighty, everything's up to date now. So without further ado, we'll end it off here. Thank you all for tuning in, like I said, and I'll see you guys